As educators, we're often searching for ways to motivate and engage learners. By exploring the real-world problems of systems design challenges, learners find relevance and connect to content in a deeper way.
It's really fun because we get to try to use our knowledge to figure out how to save a species, which is really helpful to the world.
It's sad that animals are getting killed for other people's pleasure.
At the core of a systems design challenge is a problem that empowers learners to create change in the world. How you introduce this problem is key. Use a story or scenario to frame the challenge within a real-world context and assign learners a professional role. For example, you and your team of marine biologists run an animal conservation foundation. Community members who work with sharks have asked for your help protecting this species.
So what the problem is that people are killing sharks for their fins.
They're being affected by what we're doing to this planet, and it encourages them even more to get engaged in finding a solution, or finding many solutions of how to help an endangered species.
After introducing the challenge, lead learners through the process of defining the problem. Provide teams with curated background information to build their understanding of the issue and help them identify a specific aspect of the problem to focus on. Videos, images, articles, and other online resources can help spark interest and build research and analytical skills. Inviting guest speakers or sharing recorded interviews can also connect learners to STEM careers. To build empathy, make sure you include stories of those impacted by the problem. Background information can also be connected to the content you're teaching. For example, an economics class might start by exploring how ecotourism affects endangered species, while a biology class may focus on habitat destruction.
That real-world problem brings a lot of skills back to the students that are not only skills that they're using there, but they're going to be skills that they actually use in the classroom. They're going to be skills that they use beyond the classroom in real-world experiences.
A critical step in understanding a complex problem is decomposition, breaking the problem down into smaller pieces.
When we were organizing the board, we cut out the different pieces of information
And we connected it to information that we've read from the pictures or from other papers. And we kind of just grouped them together and kind of made little groups of what they do to affect us.
To support this process, have learners use tools like mind maps, collages, tables, flowcharts to organize their information and capture their thinking. While learners are working, move between teams, asking open-ended questions, such as, how are these issues related to each other? How can you determine the root causes of this problem? What aspects of the problem are economic, social, political, ecological? Encourage learners to deepen their understanding of the problem through additional research. Foster dialogue by providing opportunities for learners to share and discuss ideas between teams.
They were helping each other, they were interacting with others. So they were exploring, they were sharing their ideas, they were discussing to solve the problem.
Once learners have mapped the complexity of the problem, they will choose an area of focus to solve for, which may differ by team based on their interests. Check in with each team to make sure all team members had a voice in the process and that the problem they chose is focused enough to tackle in the allotted time. For example, in trying to save orangutans, a team might focus on how their habitats are being destroyed to produce palm oil. Anchoring design challenges to a real-world problem gets learners excited about learning, builds empathy, and helps them to see themselves in a variety of often unseen careers. See the rest of this video series for additional tips on facilitating systems design challenges. For more resources, go to thetech.org/resources.